Well, the next day now, I was going to say a few days later, it's not a few days later, it's the next day. It's been glued overnight and all the morning this morning, so it seems to be alright. I think that's the best it's going to get. So now I've got to try and work out the bloody springs, how all these springs went. And how this, I don't even know how that went. The bloody, I ain't got a clue how that went. That's going to be a bit of a nightmare to work out, but I've got to work out how all that went, and then we can put it together, and I can run it for a bit longer because it's daytime now. And Grumpy Bollocks, I think he's, well, even if he's in, it doesn't matter because it's daytime. So let's get it together. Well, it's back together, and there's a little plastic clip thing underneath there that come out. There it is, little plastic clip thing there, that'd come off because there's still a little bit there snapped off, but I looked everywhere and I can't find that bit which snapped off, and it's not on the floor anywhere where it snapped off the other day, but it's actually, this handle snapped off in a video, so I was treading on it and it fell off. Anyway, so I don't know what's happened to that, but I've put it all back together. Whether it's going to hold up, I don't know, but really all the weight is on this handle. You don't really have a lot of weight on this handle here. You just kind of maneuver it around with this one, so hopefully that bit of glue will hold it. But anyway, let's fire her up again and actually give her a bit of a rev this time and see. I think somewhere there should be a tick over screw somewhere, because I noticed the tick over was a bit low, but let's warm it up properly and see if it's going to run well. Right, it was only yesterday that it started and it ran, so hopefully it'll be alright. We'll turn it on. Well, it seems to run alright on the choke, but not very well off the choke. Now you've got to remember that this got a mixture, it's got a little bit of nitro fuel in it, or glow fuel in here, because I put it in there because I didn't know where else to put it. So it's not actually neat petrol, it was not actually petrol in here with oil. This also ran on cooking oil in the past, so anyway, I think it's good enough to cut a hedge. That's what I need to do with it, is trim a hedge. I promised I'd trim a hedge, so that's what I'm going to do. Getting better the longer it runs. Seems to be getting better the longer it runs, which is what you would expect anyway. I'll let it run a bit longer, let it warm up properly and see how it is. Seems to be alright. Only like half a choke, but that's alright. The reason it only runs on half the choke is mainly because it's not getting enough petrol. It's probably got a bit of a blockage, not to mention it ain't the right type of fuel. I reckon they just right. To be fair, that's probably the longest that's ever ran. I mean, I've trimmed hedges with it in the past, but literally for like 2 minutes, you know, and then it's done. So it's probably the hottest it's ever been, the longest it's ever ran. It's been running there for about 10 minutes now. So, you know, it's not even ran in yet probably, I don't know. Anyway, at least it's done. Anyway, so I called out a win. The hedge trimmer is a perfect runner now, more or less, give or take a little bit. So thanks for watching, you lot. I'll see you lot on the next one. Take care.